in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's what I do.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Come on. Hey.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
It's got the speed. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tanner Muse coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. They'll look to throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
One play action. Fields. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Fields. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss. And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. Now back to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Fields. It's caught. Lockett finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st down, Fields steps away to his left. Going deep for Walker. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time.
This shit goofy, Pat.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick, more than a speed. He just made a great play there.
Line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. It's 7-0 on EA Sports. He's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now Fields. They'll roll him out right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Second and 3. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be second and 10. The Packers at 9-1 on the year. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
And partner, to me, this is a team that no matter what the matchup, they're up for the fight. They are really suited for the postseason the way they're playing right now. And I would not want to face them come playoff time.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Yeah, he played that shit.
You know, I
success on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes. He's
Shit retarded. No blocking.
Defense. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Buying time to his left. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Partner, I think he's got to
This shit bull.
because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage.
But bro, the nigga wide open though. Like
Complete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. It's incomplete.
that was a good read. This nigga ain't even catch. Man, fuck all that.
That's why I said you take out now. This is the oven. This is the grill. You know what I mean? The oven is so dehydrated. Right. That's what happens.
Is on the play. He gets this one away. Returnable for Lucky.
Yeah,
150 left to go in the second quarter. Gets us to the other side of midfield. Going out.
Consistently hilarious. Damn.
You're good. He put some people outside there. That shit, like, it was so scary. And like, New Jersey, so I pissed off about that.
Play action fields.
Not a single Russian.
To his left.
Yeah, he was trying to do it again for the
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes
Team stat. My team stat. Not a single Russian.
I was like, yes, it's like, good. I was like,
throw it away and
like
come
that.
back and try again the next time.
What's on grass station? No, it wasn't it. I was like, nah, it's not it. It's not it. It's not. I'm just not trying to try.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Damn right.
offensive line looks it set. There's the flag. 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Presentation. Everything. Then you're doing it for the personal fire department. Yeah, make it on the brand for that shit brand. That was good. As long as they have to take off and I can prepare. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Fields.
He's been slinging in the first half. You expect everything for us to go. I guess he's got the weight.
Yeah, the best everyone on the first
I thought he had him for a second.
It was like, they was supposed to play that, but then I think the first play, they started on the good one. I didn't see that right there. They just looked at the everybody put it
So they'll come up after the completion for a second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
I should have. I should have.
On 2nd and 15 now. Fields.
What is this? Come on.
And they're going to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Some of the eaters. Some got me being the tippy one. It's never to be. I never had anybody that come on to me back there.
To the other again, Fields.
Yeah,
And he's got it.
That is not bad. Yeah, that's a potato. That shit up when I got that sausage. What? You got the best of your life and you was full. Yeah, we do that shit all the time. Then once I get a little fancy.
I wouldn't even pay mad. I'm gonna let's do that. God done.
Mom had a bread lunch with her shit, yeah. Mom just finesse shit. But I never had things like that. So like, I just so sad. You like my dude, you're like, I don't
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they know that because my city mom used to bring me. So I think that's why
I think he's throwing a no-hitter guy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man,
The shit gets old.
Here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
If I would every time they went out, I would be on. If I could go outside, I could sit there and like, Kumbaya, Lord.
Look how my man turned around back. This shit. Shitty.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning. As we see the down 2-4,
My man faced the other side of the field when I snapped. Wow. Something right.
Oh, that's what they do. Oh, no, then they don't. Then what they gonna do is invite you back to the Renaissance. Because people, they say great and gotten set and ready to rock. Now, people say later, she wasn't there yet. We got there. She was later say she'll be entering. They got rooms over the Renaissance. They know what they gonna do is like, oh, come out to the Renaissance. Go get in the pool. I don't know why. I don't know why. Because his uncle whiskey, you know, whole bar there. So he like drink.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. From the 10. That's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
She didn't say it again today, though. Huh? She didn't say it again today. I talked to the day. We was like, yeah, bitch, you know, they tried the day. Because she didn't really tell me that she texted to me. You know what I mean? So I thought she was going to reiterate, like, yeah, bitch. I'm like, you're married to I know they married stuff. So, I don't know. But then,
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here's the first series of the second half. I mean, they scored here. This one is pretty much out of reach.
What the fuck?
Because this team,
Whatever.
continue to be dominant
He wouldn't even let me pick the ball.
You got her free time and she
That shit.
Certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now, 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
We're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
And the house was nice. Before that, they didn't send out my standing. But at the townhouse, that apartment, I had that apartment, but it wasn't so, not too much like crazy down, but back then it was straight. 2 years, the same thing.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And this defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit is so big it might not matter, but still in the third quarter, they're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, these pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
I'm literally, she just get out. She's not put up. I'm going to be out like, hey, you doing? I was honest.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
I was like, yeah. I'm ready. I'm in there.
And him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Some more quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so much. They keep putting themselves in third-down situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section.
Not a lot of positive grades when we handed out thus far.
That was a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting 3rd and 15. Just like that, out of danger and out past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Wow. This shit. Wow. This shit. Wow. This shit. Wow. I'm gonna see you back. Good game. That shit. Wow. This nigga wild. This nigga Superman.
I'm leaving. I was at my email first, though. So it's like, look, it's like, I'm looking at
This one, we got Bianski, maybe not a touchdown. Boy, he's playing really well.
Hey, come on, the guy though. Oh my God, girl! You're like, I was like, yeah. Oh my God, so proud of you. I was like, fuck yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Get your little score on. Let's see. This shit is retarded.
It's a 1st down.
This shit is retarded as fuck.
I had to do it. I took that one to
throw.
But wild. This shit is retarded.
And he finds Lockett in the end
Good
zone.
game.
Touchdown.
They said that to me. I thought,